Got a new addition to my tank. It's a real pity actually that I didn't film this gravel the days before I got the catfish. But as you can see, the gravel's all colourful, clean, but that corner and some of that front was totally covered in brown algae, along with the leaves at the top were starting to get brown, especially these long ones here. Oh no, there's this one here. They're just bright, clean, green and clean. And they had little brown dots on them, and I actually thought it was something like a natural part of their look. That was one of the last plants. You know, the shop owner, you know, the fish seller, saying that they will eat the soft algae and won't necessarily get the hard stuff off. Well, you know, even that little ornament at the back, it was covered on the top in algae. The glass at the back there, where I couldn't really clean it with, you know, you've got one of these magnetic double-sided things, yeah. I don't need to use that. My little algae cleaner is basically cleaning the glass, everything is clean. I'm not sure whether it's been doing the filter at the back, because that had quite a bit on the bottom. I think I wiped that manually, but it's actually looking cleaner than when I done it. So I've not seen the fish going up to that level. That's something which I'll have to keep an eye on. But it's quite a nice looking fish. Now, to look after this fish, now that there's no algae, you know, or minimal, I've actually also taken off one of the filters for there's two filters that go in this. There's a white carbon one that's quite fine, and then there's a green one which is for the algae, and I've taken that one off because I don't need to prevent algae. I've now got this catfish. See if I can zoom in. Yeah, look at that. Also, since having this fish, I have now got the Driftwood. I don't know if it shows on the film, but the water has gone slightly tinted to yellow, which is the tannin from the wood going into the water, and this will last a couple of weeks. I don't know if the filter's helping taking any of it away. I'm sure it probably is. Now, when I bought the wood, it did say to soak it for 2 weeks, and I thought I'd put it in the tank, see how it goes, and then if it was going to be like too yellow, I was going to take it out, but it's not too bad. So this is a great little addition to the tank. The other options I was going to go for was the shrimps, but the shrimps, I didn't like the clear ones, and the red ones, the ones I saw, were so small that I wouldn't even see them in the tank probably, you know. It'd be like trying to spot the shrimp. They were just minuscule, where this fish is quite big. Now, I was saying about looking after them, now that the algae has like cleaned up, is basically something like this catfish food, and this is for any bottom dwelling sort of fish and algae eaters. But I did also get some algae flakes, which I will use once every couple of days. And now when I put these catfish pellets, the little brown pellets, when I put them in, the other fish try to go for it as it sinks, as it floats down from the top. But they generally seem to ignore it. If you've got algae-eating fish that are not bottom dwellers, they may have a nibble and try, but they generally leave it alone. And then when the catfish comes across it, they love them. I've had two little pellets, which I can put in there about 3 times a day, 1 to 3 times a day, and you know, he's quite content there looking. I'm not sure how to tell if it's male or female. It's something I have to look up. When I look at catfish or pleco pictures on Google and that, I'm having trouble finding my one. It's got the 2 little white fins at the back. I did see a picture once, but when I tried to find that picture again, I didn't have a lot of luck. Yeah, sorry about my phone reflecting here. I've not really had the phone reflect as bad as this. Oh, did I doing selfie for videos? I can't remember. Yeah, the other thing is when I first got it, before I got the wood, it was basically going on the top of that heater where the black bit is to the right, and it was like resting on top of that. That's where it used to like to rest and stuff, and then also on the back glass. And then at night I think I found it in the ornament. But now I've got something natural piece of wood. Yeah, it's a bit hard with this camera not to get got such a bright gold. It's actually my cover, I think, that does it more than that. I'll take my cover off.